All right, hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome back into Ashen Destiny. We're coming in on 8.12. What we do have now is Rebels, and well, let's just say I had a very, 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 very fun time demoing the this patch out. Um, Two generals, we're gonna start. So basically, what's going on is when this drops down to below 40, you you end up starting to. Sorry, I'm laughing because it was just funny how I lost last video, and I didn't see it coming, even though I should have. I've been testing and playing the game, so I'm in a very jovial mood at like 8 in the evening. Uh, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go and assign our soldiers. We're just gonna remove you. We're gonna put it up here. So now the first four turns are gonna turn out to be the same. Okay, the absolute same. However, this guy, I'm gonna give him whatever the maximum is, 17. That's totally fine. We're not gonna work on the population's approval at all. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come over to the tax rate. We're gonna go to 50%. And then we're just going to come over here and start recruiting more and more people. It makes this so much more fun and exciting. It really doesn't, but it's friggin' hilarious when it happens. So unlike most of the other times you've come in and watched, and I've just kind of fiddled around, showed you a couple mechanics. Other than that, look, Q and E work now. Woo! And if you look at the islands, they're way over here now. Yay! Oh, and also, in case you were wondering, there is a snapback feature now. So this will pull back to my land when it's ready to go. Invades, wins, rules. I'm going to come back here. Yes, you can still click on them. They still give you 1 to 4 gold in between turns, which in between turns. Ooh, that was a 6. That must be new. I like that. Like that. So we did that. We're at 69. 69. We're still not going to invest back into anybody. So what do? We recruit. This is going to repeat the whole process. I'm sorry to say, so you're gonna have to bear with it. I know you don't want to, you should, because it turns out to be really, really funny. Now they fight to the death, and I have been trying to get this to happen before the developer retweaked it by going in and playing with the numbers myself and manipulating everything down to. I think it was 100 and 100, bringing these numbers down from their starting values and up and trading units just so I could not use the horses. Because I've already got those sprites that I showed you the last video with the attacking units. Now, Sleepy's gone ahead and decided to add that as a feature, which is really, really cool. Turn it into like an Advanced Wars type thing where it's not like overly done, but it is a simple animation, and I personally like that, and it was something they already had on the back of their mind. So it's like hand in hand. It's like, dude, this is great. We both were thinking the same thing. So it's all going to work out for the best. Now we still are working upon using this rubble. Okay, not we're still working on. Developer is still working on getting in the rubble to build a border checkpoint where potentially what we're discussing, or we have discussed, but it's more or less his thing, is like that goes up here on this here, let me use the QE, it might make it a little easier. Goes across like right here on this road, so this road doesn't come in. It says once you occupy it, actually this road connects and it becomes yours. You can kind of see that. Oh, who took over a province? I can show that too. This one here. So they started here, they assassinated here, but the land doesn't come over quite yet, but the road will connect over here. You can see the bush. It's a bush. You can go hide in it and play and have fun. But also there might be movement overlays on the top, and that is also in discussion. Like, for instance, when you come over here and you go to general, you go to move goods, normally you can send your supplies to your other territories. Well, if the approval rating is down in, like, let's just say our starting base, Boyan, and then we go over here to Guangyin and we're sending troops backwards into here, but this has like a 40% and this has a 60%. They can get robbed, attacked, killed. You lose half your stuff or you lose all of it. Not an actual battle that you can fight unless you have troops that you're moving, because a lot of people are moving supplies like myself. I like to move them. So I'm just going to get that there. Now, I apologize. I'm talking a little faster than normal. I'm just in a really, really good mood. Everything's been working out right. So yeah, all is well. So here it goes from here to here. There's going to be like a little bridge or a little path that does come in. Do not worry about that. That's also still in redevelopment. And when you move your goods, it'll be an animation on your turn, their turn. It'll show a little unit here. It'll show like a little assassination unit. This is talks. I'm going to tell you. Talks. This is not 100% iron fisted in, so don't worry about it right now. It's going to happen eventually. So this is now 300. Perfect. Cool. You can see we have a 4 here, which is great. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to add those extra 40 and we're going to end turn. Now, I'm hoping they attack us right here, right now. Beautiful. Okay, so this is the rebel leader. You can see that they have almost close to double my infantry units. I am not trained as they are, but I do have 2, and these guys will fight to the end. So I believe they have 5 units at 104 each. Or does he just have one 500 unit army? Because if he has one 500 unit army, hey man, we need to figure this out. Oh yeah, no, that is absolutely fucking horrendously. Oh my god, we're going to die. Okay, so I apologize for swearing at that, but it was just like, oh my god, we're going to die. But I wanted a challenge, so this is perfect for me. I absolutely enjoy this. All right, we move over here. We move. Oh, hey, I said move over here. Do that. Let's go ahead and onslaught. Yeah, for me, this is an amazing mechanic. I absolutely love it. This is just the bee's knees, if you want me to go old school with it, but I'm not that old. But we're starting to decimate them. Oh, what? No! No! You son of a bitch! He turncoated us! You son of a bitch! Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't pay him any money. So yeah. Okay, we're going to bribe, and we're going to bribe him. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Dude, you added an audio track for bribes? Fucking A! That is sick! Oh my god, that's just also made my day. There's so many things making my day today. Yeah, first it was a nice 40-mile bike ride, and that was fun. And then it was coming home and seeing that the update was here, even though I've been paying attention and not really getting the video out. But I really, have been working on getting a video out and manipulating the numbers, and this has just made it 10 times better. So anyway, I bribed him back to us. We're doing everything we can. Am I still losing troops like that? No, because it's infantry to infantry. We have brought them down almost 300 units at the sacrifice of 150. I think we had 150, about 400 troops, call it. So we are on track to quite possibly win if he attacks our infantry, which he's not going to. So we're going to onslaught. I am going to intentionally move him away and sacrifice an onslaught. Rebels cannot capture my city. Rebel leaders can, but it is not in the programming to immediately sack it. It is to kill, murder, maim, destroy first, which is the general. So once this general or province leader, whoever you sent in as the key guy, is going to be the one that they have to fight. And as you can see, we lost our other general, so now we only have the one. We killed the rebel uprising, too. We lost about 500 troops. No, we had... They had 516. I had like 400 and something. So yeah, so look, we just whipped them all back into shape. Okay, good. And as you can see, we did gain 10 approval off of that, but we did lose that guy. So let's go ahead and search and see if I can't find a second one. Yay, we did. Okay, woohoo. Let's reward. Oh, you're at 95% loyalty. Pfft, I don't need to worry about you then. This will happen again next month because we are not out of it. I am not giving these people. Now, this is a hard counter to me personally because I take advantage of the system, and I have pointed that out multiple times. So for me, this makes it all the more joyous. So I'm having a lot of fun here. You've said that like 10 times already. Yes, I know, because it's true. Uh, yeah, yeah. Like I tell everybody, like my family says, I'm like what is it? My brother's the dog guy. My cousin's a cat guy. And somehow they got together to spite me or something. Not spite me, but give me a little praise. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're like a Chihuahua that just goes off, like a bark 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 bark, bark dog, and then but you're really hyper, so like a young golden retriever or something." I'm like, "Huh, neat. I don't have either of those." I got a pussy who doesn't even want to chase the cat treats I throw at him. So whatever. Mrs. Granger. I hope somebody got that reference. Anyway, so it didn't happen this turn. I guess it might take another turn. That's totally fine. What we're going to do is we're going to build up our force here. We're going to see if I can get another crush. I will come back and splice in this next video, seeing how we are. And definitively in this video, from this point, I absolutely want. If I can't do it on this one, I'll do it on the next one and splice in a 10 general Autobot rollout max troop functions, just so you can see how they attack, defend, and units are dispersed. Now remember, I talk about this, but it hasn't been shown, and I know some people think about it. In the day, the attacking unit would send in, when it was set to AI, would send in half the troops available, so about 150 to 200, not overwhelming numbers, and 2 or 3 generals, which means an even number of generals and almost even number of troops. They would never focus on training, and they would never focus on the land. They should not ever focus on the land. They should focus on training and recruiting. Those two is what the war AI should be doing if they have the money or food too. They do not worry about the loyalty. They don't worry about anything else. And they should automatically attack without a battle screen. It will show the battle results up here. And that will be your troops this many attacked this province this many. Battle results win or battle results lose, or that's a whole nother thing. You can see that when you check through, it doesn't become an actual territory for you to manage. It's still a war AI. That territory you come from can only attack one time. That is something we have hard established now through talk, and his will be done, which is I can attack from here to here one time. If I still had 2 generals, 10 generals, doesn't matter the number. I cannot that same month or same turn use this province to attack this province. Cannot do it. Has to be the next month. It's one attack on the land per turn. However, because this would be in cooldown, I cannot attack the next turn, but I can do my economy on the next turn. So, sorry, I say month, turn. You get what I'm saying here. So, for instance, if I were to have taken this over back in May, I wouldn't have been able to attack with it this month. I have to attack next month, which is July. 1 month cooldown to attack. Have your forces get here, pay, and food. You can also see sometimes that the money does go down. The food sometimes goes down. That's because there is a cost per unit, per general in here, which is all based off of... Where is it? Yeah, damn it, there was a way I could do this. I forgot kind of how to. I'll just go tea ceremony. Based off of the charisma and war. So war is less money. You technically need to pay them. Charisma is less food. Wisdom is how you distribute it. So it uses one of these two, whichever is higher, for the troop cost count. And for the charisma or agility, it's charisma no matter what. Agility is just there to see how fast you can divide the funds. Don't worry about it. But since he has the highest charisma, it would ifdo de facto over here for food, and you can see we're not really distributing food as much, so they're taking more out of the gold because, well, that's what the new mechanic is. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I'm going to pause out here. I'm going to splice in another playthrough where I am using that AI attack, and I will see everybody in a few moments. Hello and welcome back from that splice point. Here we have 2 capitals. You can see it's been 23 turns, almost 2 years of in-game time. By that point, I started with this territory that had 6, and every single turn I have tried to find another guy. 23 plus 6 initial would technically be 29, but I did have about, 20... if I had to do math, I would say 9, 10, whatever that would be, 15 days I didn't bother to get a dude, where I focused on all my lands and territories. Every time I do this and this, I get a sizable this. When it comes through, I always do 50%, then I give food back on this playthrough and this playthrough only. So, as I said, I'm going to show off the bots. If I were to come over here before I do this, actually, I'm just going to end this turn. Here's my unit count from after that battle. I have 16 dudes here. I started this battle with only 14, and 16 of them are here, which means I gained 2 people. We're going to come over here. We are going to go to generals. We're going to appoint a war for once. In Jianyan, we're going to confirm. Now, this should be taking the money and the food, and it should be pushing alongside here, doing what it does, uninterrupted. We're not going to worry about it. It's going to do its own thing. I just want to show you how powerful the bots can be. Now, as you can see, this kingdom started all the way over here, fought all the way over here for territory. These guys here were down here. Everybody is basically 180'd on the map. Friggin' sweet. So since I'm not going to be able to do anything down here, I'm neither going to send them food nor resupplies or anything. They will have to manage themselves without my help. So to make that dream come true, like the never-ending story, baby, we're going to ride off into the sunset upon that mythical ancient Chinese dragon, and we're going to hope and pray that they murder. Didn't I say go to war? What the hell are you doing mining? You don't need to mine. Oh, below me. Did I press the wrong button? What? Okay, fine. We'll go mix. Maybe that will get your asses to move. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's broken again. Who knows? I'm in the middle of like happy family techno time, and I would play the songs, but unfortunately they're all basically copyrighted, except for like 2 or 3 bands. But those 2 or 3 bands, unfortunately, aren't technically age appropriate. So it's like I want to put them on, but I'll get age restricted anyway, and it happens a lot. Not that I really care. Oh, there it is. There they went. They fought. They battled. Okay, this is mine with 7 dudes. Nope. Sorry, this is going to be appointed as a mix as well. Actually, I want you to go to war. Actually, I'm going to turn you off and turn you off. I'm going to get all my people and supplies up to this one here. Why? Because I can. Over, we're going to continue upon doing what we're doing, which is absolutely nothing, and just laughing and having a good time, bumbling, stumbling, fumbling around. We're going to now take our generals. We are going to actually double check our army, make sure everybody is up to 300. Nope, you get back up to 300. You cannot go to 300. Jesus, that's a shit ton of bows. What the The enemy had that many? Oh, yeah, because it's been about 2 years. That makes about sense. And I shoved a shit ton of them there. Okay, so we're going to drop 100. Bao Kang, you're going to stay behind. I'm going to move all of these other units. Yes, approve. Generals. Move goods. You here. Yes. Approve. Sorry, one moment. Intermission. Hey kids, you want to find a new game to play? Why don't you come over here to Ashen Destiny if you haven't already? Give the developers some love by showing them exactly how to play. There's new end screens, new rewards, new bonuses, new you've played well. Congratulations, thumbs up. How many more things are in the work? A lot. That's right, a lot. Is this paid for? Technically, yes, as a matter of fact, because I did get a free copy of the game. So, hey, it works for me. But I have been putting out a bunch on this, so I really approve it, and I really greatly appreciate it, even though it sometimes comes off as sounding sarcasm or, choking on it. But hey, I'd rather choke on it than not. But thank you for asking. Have a good time. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. Yes, and hello, and we are back. So we are going to be finishing up moving these few units and supplies, and then we're going to turn that into a war. I'm a little slow right now. Everything is wearing off. Caffeine wearing off. Dinner wearing off. Ice cream wearing off. Ice cream good? No, ice cream bad. Why bad? It's sugar-free ice cream. Help me. It was terrible. Okay, so I moved all the people, I moved all the goods, I don't have anything to do, and I have no one to reward, so enter. Because everybody knows on floating streams of memories and the dreams you've had to hide. Appoint. Crap. I clicked in, so now I gotta click out, zoom in, Jaeyong and Shang. Jaeyong, appoint. Jaeon equal war. Wow. Am I on 50? No, I'm on 20. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't change it this year. Oh, yeah, right, because I don't need it because I don't have anybody here. So, all right, well, we're going to do this. We're going to go here. We're going to move you. So now... Oh my, terribly sorry. Not trying to put everybody to sleep. Might have, or you might have already tuned out. Now, the one thing I was going to talk about, which is this trade movements and economy. Let's just say I had a very low approval rating, and I sent this out. Here's what's going to happen. Imagine, if you will, like many other games, we send the horse, nay, rumble, rumble, cart, rumble, rumble, rumble. I'm not going to do any post-edits. I lied. I'm going to. I don't know where I'm going to steal the sprites from, but I'm going to steal it from another game that I really liked. Maybe, oh, you know what? I'm going to take the Octopath sprite. That's what I'm going to do. Notes to self. Goes off in Grand Illusion. Yes, I love you too, buddy. So... Anyway, just comes around here. Oh shit, there's an ambush because they hate us. Flip. Now I have no money. Or, hey, you had 300 units. You were moving it. It's a 2-to-1. Protect the horses. And then you get some back. It's a defense map and it's fun. That's how it's probably going to be. Do not quote me. I'm just letting you know. Hey, that's how it could be. So we still have 100% loyalty. We did send our main guy, so we're going to give back to the economy this round, and we're done with that turn. Now, this should eco, and this should attack. And basically, they're like the Energizer Bunny with the big old things. Just, we can attack. We can attack. Look at all the bows they bought. Did you see that horse shit? They bought 574 bows. Dude, you don't need to buy 574 bows. What the hell? I have like... Look at this! Look at the bows! Look at the bows! What are you doing? Stop buying the bows! Oh my god, that is ridiculous! You already have 2,100 for 7, plus the 2,200 you got from here, and the additional 4,000 units. What the hell are you doing? You're blowing my mind, man. Oh yeah, move now takes 2 turns to move there and back. 1 turn to move, lose the dude. 1 turn to move back. Please keep this in mind. That is an intended feature. So as you can see, I didn't get to use him earlier. Now I can come over here and I can do it because he's back. So we're just going to keep on keeping on. We're going to see what we can do. I'm going to try to not fall asleep here because now all the caffeine is wearing off. But I can still talk really, really fast. It just doesn't have to make any sense. Some people like it because of the attention span. Some people don't like it. Well, you know, I can only win one way. And that is through victory and the Empire of Crush. 1,086 bows. Is that what you're just going to spend my money on, you son of a bitch? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change you from war to mix and then let you run rampant. Jesus Christ. 1,700 bows in 2 turns. I hate you. No, I love you. It's okay. We're all having a good time. Oh, so help me. Okay, so you're on that, you're on that. Oh, damn it! And I didn't change him from war to mix. How many more bows are you going to buy? Yay! Okay, I switched that. I've got that. Reward. You're at 100% loyalty, but I can't really use you. Why can't I use you? What are you doing? Hey man, did you take a nap or something? What the f are you doing? Oh, right, because you have nothing to do because we're already really, really high. In both aspects. Okay, intern. Let's see if the mix will attack now, or if I just have a shit ton of bows. Yeah, Sleepy, you might want to check that out. They just bought 1,000 bows. You better attack her. I'm going to be super pissed at this point. Huzzah! They're attacking with 345, and we decimated overthrowing. Okay. Bots, Autobots, roll out. But you took... Oh, dear Lord. Well, we're just going to turn everything to mix, and we're going to have fun. I'm going to start crying a little bit because they need to be moving those bows and arrows over. I shouldn't have to do that. We talked about this. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, hey, look, they're attacking with a full 600 unit. Yeah! That's 2 people, 600 units. Probably all bows. Yeah, we're just going to end turn. We really don't need to do anything. Oh, and we won here. General, appoint, mix, go. I don't even know what they attacked with. They just attacked with so much stuff. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this into, I think, triple time in post-production, just so I can listen to my music and not have to have anything go right or go wrong. So if I were to make a clip, I would have to audibly listen in order to make the cut.
The fire roars, the ale flows free, the bard is singing off the key. He screams of dragons ancient dread, and heroes rising from the dead. But at this table silence falls amidst the noise within these walls. I see the iron on your chest, you see the dagger in my vest. The map is spread upon the wood, we're up to something not so good. The skull is marked, the danger's near, but that is why we gather here. Where the gauntlet meets the glove, no prayers to the gods above, just a contract sealed in steel and skin to fight the battles we can win. You be the shield, I'll be the blade, the finest steel we ever made. From the tavern to the dragon's den, we ride together until the end. I still remember how we met, a stormy night, a losing bet. You threw a punch meant for a thief, but hit my helmet bringing grief. We brawled until the empty sacks, but watched each other's weary backs. And two is rarely enough for war, so we went looking out for more. We found the mage with glowing eyes, who saw the truth amidst the lies. The healer joined to fix our bones. Now we march across the ancient stones. They say the night and road don't mix, but we have got a bag of tricks. So take my hand and make the vow. The legend starts right here and now. Right here and now. Right here and now. When the gauntlet meets the glove, hey, hey, no prayers to the gods above. Just a contract sealed in steel and skin to fight the battles we can win. You'll be the shield, I'll be the blade, the finest steel we ever made. From the tavern to the dragon's den, we ride together until the end. To the gold, the gauntlet, and the glove. To the
I know me. I know myself. I do not fear countless battles ahead. I will win. Then I go to war, swifter than the wind, and attack like fire. I am war. I am hurt and pain. I am misery. I am loss and sorrow. I am war. To know you, I become you, knowing every fear of each of my enemies. You go to war, then seek to win, appearing strong when clearly you are weak. I am war. I am hurt and pain.
And that is how you beat the game. And yes, you can see he added the ending screen here. My economy average per turn for all of the land was 2,065. Military being all of these units. A for my speed. You can see my final tally total after that mishap and blunder buying all the military. Hee hee. By the way, if this were, I think we agreed upon 75,000. Hold on, let me do my math. 32, 40. If it were 50,000 or above, you would get an S for military. 156 generals. That needs to be about 200 to that. Speed is how fast you capture the land, how many turns. For a map like this, with the fact that we were raising our military and letting the bots do it, actually gives you a higher score. I've been getting SS on speed on these by doing it myself, manually attacking over flood, taking advantage of the one-turn attack system beforehand. But as everybody can see, here's our new screen. We win. We can continue on to do nothing. However, this is not the end, as I hinted at the last time. What this simply is that in the future content, this land with all of these outside lands, like the closest ones, would just like a puzzle, stunk, stunk, and then we'd have to fight it how it is, and then stunk, and then it would gradually and procedurally grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, encompassing the lands. Like you can see here for now, I think these are the faraway lands. So all of this would pull in for, it would go from tiny to small to medium to extra large, and you would fight your way up. And this would be checkpoint one, and be like, oh, congratulations, you've, what is it? It's territory. I'm just gonna use America state. Yeah. So it's you conquered a district, you've conquered the state, you've conquered the region, like northwest, southwest, east, west, northwest, north central, central, south central, like those, and then you would add that to the map, and that would become what you were taking over. Or, if you want to go back, it's like, eh. But anyway, hey, thank you all for stopping in for 8.12. Thank you all for bearing with if you did stay everything. I appreciate it. Stay foxy. Much love. AA, thank you for letting me take that. CG, thank you for letting me take it. And I'll leave with another one of y'all's, which is Heidi Ho, which that always seems to soothe the soul. So see you later. Have a good time. And hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.